Hello, it's Russell here again. Today we're going to be talking about finishing the corners on your cladding project when you're using the shadow line profile. Also works with the board and batten, but we're going to be using the shadow line boards. And though we do supply a ready-made corner profile, which can go onto the building, if you're looking for a cleaner, more contemporary look, then mitring a board around the corner, especially if the corner's not a 90 degrees, let's say for example around a bay window or something like that, then using the mitring technique is an effective way to achieve that with the Envello cladding. So the process is quite straightforward. You're running your boards across your building, up to your bay window, whatever, you're coming up to the corner. Now one of the most important things is that you start ensuring that the boards are running parallel to this face here, and we're going to put the last board on in this example, and you can see it here coming on there. You see it overhanging, and this could be anywhere. It could be overhanging this much, it could be overhanging this much, it could be anywhere. And we're going to mitre this board, and then we're just going to wrap it round the corner. We're going to ensure that we're working to a 6mm gap there. Just make sure that that's in nicely like that, and then we're going to mark up round the back where this meets the cladding. Now I've got a mark, just put a mark down there, and we're going to mark up this just here. So now what we're going to do, we're going to cut the board all the way down, and I find it's easier to do on a table saw. You can do it with a circular saw with a guide because you can run off this edge. I wouldn't really do it with a track saw because this board could be slightly curved, and then running a straight line, you're not going to get a clean, straight, consistent piece off the side. So there you are, there's your mitre, cut off out of the same board. Just wrap that round. Looks like that's going to be a nice clean joint running up the corner of the building. Now I always like to dry fit it to make sure everything's going to fit, it's going to work. All okay. So let's put this on. So we've got that piece in there. Just going to pop that into there like that. Make sure that the two line up. Nice contemporary finish. And then you can just fix it as you would normally and just keep on working across the building as you go. All right, so let's glue this joint up. If this was a full 3.6 metre length, I would just be going along very quickly, just checking, working your way down the board. Okay, you're going to be using super glue. You're going to put this on just to start with. You're not going to use the PU straight away, you'll be putting that on afterwards, and we're going to put the super glue all the way along that front edge, and again it needs to be a continuous bead all the way along that front edge then. So there we go. I like to put my little finger on the board so I can just run a consistent bead all the way down and a consistent width and position, and we're now just going to put these two together. Right, so there's your joint, nice clean line, and because of the material, the surface material is slightly flexible, I'm now going to open that joint up like that, okay, and we're going to run the PU glue down the inside of it. So just like that. We're going to close that back up. Don't worry about the glue all coming out, because if there's a batten on the corner, that's going to help stick it on there like that. So pull that nice and tight, and then we're going to fit that onto the building, onto your corner, and then we're going to just screw that in place as we would normally. And again, if any glue does come out, we have a tiny little bit here. Just let it go off, don't touch it, and then you can just literally break it off once it's, there you have it. Nice, clean, contemporary corner on your cladding. If you like this video, like and subscribe. If you've got any comments, or if you've got any ideas of what other videos you want us to do, put it in the comments below. Look forward to seeing you again.